Hello, welcome to Divine Timing Tarot. I have pre-pulled 6 cards because I didn't want to just sit here and shuffle. It's like maybe a little boring, but hey. Anyways, pulled 6 cards and I'm so excited about this reading. So if you found this message, wow, this was meant for you and it's so special. Okay. So I'll tell you what cards we have for you first. We have the Queen of Cups, followed by 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, so many Pentacles, it's crazy. The Chariot, Major Arcana, and the World, also Major Arcana. So 3 out of the 6 cards are Pentacles. And Pentacles has to do with earthly material possessions, wealth, finances, career, money, all that kind of stuff. Your health, even your home. So that's really what this reading is going to be about. And I like to start off with the Major Arcana because it kind of helps show me what the significance of the reading is. So we have the Chariot, which is very fast moving energy. This is success. This charioteer is like on his way to victory, and it's like fast moving. It does take work. It does take willpower. It does take determination. He's got these 2 horses, and that's the thing about the Chariot. It's like these 2 opposing forces that he has to unify in order to get to his target. But it's saying that you're on your way, and you're headed there fast towards success. And what are you headed towards? The World, which is like, this is the most abundant card in the deck. This is completion. This is like, you are completing this cycle. This is fulfillment. You did it. Like, the circle is now complete. You went on the journey. You started out as the Fool, took that leap of faith, went through all those trials and tribulations that got you here to this point. And it was hard work. It took resilience. It took willpower. This did not happen overnight. This took a lot. And you are completing the cycle, and it's successful, and it's abundant, and it's beautiful. So that's so exciting. So it's interesting. There's some different messages that I'm getting through these cards. So first off, we have the Queen of Cups. She's very intuitive. She's kind of like the mothering, nurturing, divine feminine energy of the deck. She's very empathic, and she's very in tune to her own emotions as well as the emotions of people around her. And she's a healer, and she helps others. And she's all about kind of following your heart and staying in the flow and really listening to your emotions and letting your emotions be your guide. So if you're feeling lost right now on your journey, I think what you should know is that listen to your emotions. If something feels good, do more of that. If something doesn't feel good, let's do less of that. If we're super unhappy in the job that we're in, then let's figure out a way to get a new job, to find out, to figure out something that's going to make us happier. And so next up, we have the 4 of Pentacles. And this card is all about finances. It's about saving money. It's about saving money for a rainy day, holding on to your finances, building a stable foundation. But the thing with this card is it's also about giving to others as well, being generous, not holding on too tightly to these pentacles, because you can also block the flow of abundance when you hold on to things too tightly. So it's about kind of staying in the flow. So I think it's interesting. I feel like these two cards are really talking about flow and generosity and, yeah, having gratitude and also just knowing your worth as well. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles, which like this is like major abundance. Like this card and the World, it's like, and especially like, I mean, the Chariot as well. Like this is like, you are headed fast towards major abundance. Like this is the kind of like, this is legacy making. Like this is, you're gonna have more than enough pentacles for yourself that you can give to the people that you love, you know? This is about creating a legacy. This is about giving to others, being generous, because you're gonna have so much abundance in your life that you're gonna be able to spread that love to other people. Spread that abundance to others. It's also about just like, you know, you meeting the right people, everything falls into place. This is, you know, fulfillment. This is success. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is also another card of success. This is more slow moving energy. The Knight of Pentacles is the most stable knight in the deck. He's stable, but he's not the Knight of Wands. He's not like super fast. He is very meticulous. He is stable. He is planting these seeds for the future, for his future success, and he will be successful. So that's pretty cool. It's interesting that we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is very slow moving energy, and then next to it we have the Chariot, which is like the fastest moving energy. So I think it's really talking, these cards are really talking about the journey. And, you know, you've had to have, this card is also about willpower as well, patience. You know, this can talk about just like the day-to-day life that's like, you know, maybe not the most exciting. We get up every day, we go to work, you know, we're saving money and we're just doing the thing. But it just really talks about that's part of the journey, you know? That we have to sow these seeds, and it takes time and it takes patience, and this abundance doesn't come in overnight. It comes in because we've been working hard, okay? We've been at it every day. But it's also about enjoying the journey. You know, it's really like, a lot of people like to think like, oh, once I get this, I'm gonna be happy. And once I get here, I'm gonna be happy. But that is not the case. This card really talks about being happy where you are right now here in this journey and really changing your perspective to an abundance mindset, that the journey is the gift. The journey is the abundance. So I think there's definitely a big message in these cards. Like, you have success coming in, like it's coming in. You're going to have more abundance than you know what to do with, but you're also going to be very generous with it. And it's about having gratitude for, you know, what you've gone through, having gratitude for what it took to get you here to this point. And being generous with others, and really just listening to your heart, listening to your emotions. So beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna just pull, let's see. I made these cards and just wrote little things on them. So I wanna pull one or two. Oh my God, okay. Fell on the ground. Okay, so we have Something new on the horizon that can bring in new growth. That's exciting. And also allow your energy to be as strong as possible. I love that. So beautiful. So I think, you have planted these seeds of abundance and you've been working at it. And I think something new is going to come in that's going to accelerate things for you. And you're going to be closer to completion, happiness, fulfillment, abundance than you realized. And allow your energy to be as strong as possible. I love that. That's beautiful. That's just like, take care of yourself. Be the best version of yourself that you can be. And it also has to do with really nurturing yourself. A lot of people are like, oh, being strong. It's like, oh, I got to be out there and like doing this and taking action and blah, blah, blah. And like, sometimes the best thing you can do for yourself is to nurture yourself and mother yourself and slow down and take care of yourself and listen to your emotions and listen to your body. Listen to what it's telling you. There's strength in that because that's long-term vision. You're playing the long game, That's having a higher perspective. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card to close it off. This is the Angels and Ancestors Oracle. So let's see if we have any angels or ancestors that flipped over right away. Lady. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. Wow. Crazy, because this just said something about growth too. Something new on the horizon that can bring in new growth. And then we have, here it is. Here's the growth and the rewards, the abundance. Okay, so we're going to read from the deck, or from the book. Okay. Reap what you have sown and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Your labor, fruits. Grow and expand in all areas of your life. The lady is the representation of the goddess. In her most fertile form, inspired by the Empress of the Tarot, she is an abundant, bountiful, and creative being. She is closely connected to nature because it is her child. She represents maternal energy and has more than enough love to give all who need nurturing. Yet, she is a representation of the goddess Venus, too, and yearns for a rich relationship with her counterpart, the Lord. In this card, she holds an apple. Its seeds form a perfect pentagram, which in paganism represents the 5 elements of life. Wow, that's like really channeling this Queen of Cups message that we got about nurturing. Okay, extended message. Fertility, growth, and abundance are all imminent when the lady arrives in your life. All the seeds that you have planted are coming to life, and there are plenty more rewards to come. In a material sense, this card can represent financial security and comfort. It shows that there will be more than enough to go around. If you are making business deals or setting intentions to create financial growth, this card indicates a considerable amount of monetary success. This is crazy. The lady can also usher in other forms of abundance. Opportunities, marriage proposals, and even the birth of a child. She will help you respect nature and connect with its forces in order to have a genuinely supported journey through life. Wow, so beautiful. So yeah, there you have it. Can't make that up. So much abundance and growth and rewards coming your way. Thanks